Quick fitness tip number 4: 3 tips to get lean more easily. So, tip number 1 is going to be to eat 40 to 60 grams of protein from a lean protein source before each meal. So, let's say you're having like 4 meals a day, then you should have about like 40 grams of protein from a lean protein source. If it's like meals a day, then you can up that to like 60 grams of protein from a lean protein source before each meal. And what this does is a couple of things. So, for one, it ensures that you're going to hit your protein requirements, because let's say you do 4 meals a day, 40 grams of lean protein before each meal, that's going to be 160 grams of protein extra. And then the other, let's say 40 to 80 grams that you need to hit your requirements are going to be covered by the meals, right? So we know that, when you have a higher percentage of your overall diet made up of protein, it boosts your metabolism and it speeds up the fat burning process. What it also does is it satiates you. So when you have lean protein before each meal, it makes it less likely that you're going to overeat. So that's a game changer. When I was shredded back in the day, I did this. This was like a little trick that I did. So tip number 2 is going to be similar to tip number 1. Basically, if you absolutely have to have some sort of like junk food, like let's say a donut or something like that, or especially, something that you have the potential to snack on, like Oreos or something, do it first thing before each meal and have a certain portion that you're going to eat. So let's say like 4 Oreo cookies. Do it even before you do the lean protein, because what this will do is it will allow you to satisfy that urge that you have to eat those foods, but also portion control more easily. And then when you have the lean protein after that, for some reason when you have the lean protein after junk foods, it just kind of digests more easily in my experience. So try that out. Tip number 3 is going to be implementing some sort of intermittent fasting eating schedule, uh, specifically the 16-8, where you're fasting for 16 hours and eating for 8 hours out of the day. And what this will do is it will allow you to not have to even think about food for 16 hours, which is going to be a huge relief mentally. And then you only have to worry about eating for 8 hours out of the day. And you can fit in 3 moderate sized meals. Use tips number 1 and 2 for each meal, and you can maintain your strength and more easily have control over your diet. So hopefully this helps. Implement these tips, and I guarantee you that you'll see a difference.